Well, hello there. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Unfortunately, after yesterday's stream, which went wrong because StreamLabs decided it were gonna crash, I don't know why or even what the hell happened. Yes, it is capturing enough. Why are you saying it's not? All of a sudden, it says it's not connecting enough data. Yes, it is. But hey, howdy. Right, we are in a new scenario because the last one balked up. So we've gone back to the crashed red ship. I have no idea what even happened. Just gonna check something quickly. Right, so about just checking something. Now, don't know what happened with the last scenario, but absolutely things went wrong. I had noticed that the AI for some reason had gone weird. I have no idea what the hell happened. So yeah, not long after I put in modular encounter systems, MES, I found out that things were wrong. So things went wrong. The AI stopped moving, so I think MES might have done something to it. I think they've got problems over their end. So yeah, it's kind of, how can I put it, broken for now. So objective for this current run. Last time out we did this start, which was the crashed red ship. We basically turned this ship into a station and we worked from here. This time we turn this into a working ship. We take off all the parts we don't need. We strip it down to the main central hull. We turn it into an actual moving ship. That's the whole objective of this. Hopefully we can get some of it done today. It does mean using grinders, and we're going to grind down parts and replace them with up-to-date equipment on this ship. That's the whole point of what we're doing here. Oh, and by the way, what I've got here...
Energy low.
Thank you. I thought I'd do a little bit of starting yesterday after the stream, so... We have a new door. So I'm replacing everything that's with the old style with new style. As you can see, I put a control seat there for now. This is the whole point of this. We have two unidentified signals out in the ether somewhere. And I know we've actually had spurt maydays popping in and out. We have live active drone attacks at some point. I don't know where. I transferred all the mods over into the... Apparently you have to transfer them from SBC file of the scenario config to the new save file config and not through the sandbox. I didn't know this at the time. Yes, we have grabby hands. If I go... Nope, that's wrong. Like that, I can move them. And that's how I brought these two power cells back. But what I didn't realise was, when I was going after these unknown signals, was I can actually claim them. So, we're going to have a look at this unknown signal. We're going to have a wander over to it. Let's see what we can find. And then, if it's anything we can use, this is going to be primarily a salvage playthrough. Anything we can use, anything we can attach to the ship, and then it becomes part of that ship. We have welding pads, which is good. I think that's pretty fun. So this is one of the new ones. So now we're relative to the unknown signal. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. It actually tells you where the button is. Nope, no, you shut off, of course. Now what I am trying to do is It's saying special content power, even though it says that it's not. So anything like this, we're going to grind down. Anything of this size, anything larger, we're going to be doing slightly different. This we can claim the grid so it doesn't start despawning. Now I don't have a small vessel. And apparently when we turn this off, this actually has no fuel left in it. If I go show hidden blocks, no fuel, as you can see. So looking for the power supply here, as in the battery. The battery is the one thing we cannot salvage off this thing. Why are you...
Inventory full.
Really? Well, that's problematic. That's a medium cargo container. I'm 4 kilometers out, so what I'll do, it's not going anywhere. I'm hoping it's not going to go anywhere. Hopefully by the time I get back, it'll still be there, and then we can go back out and continue picking it up. Let's get back to the ship. Please tell me that StreamLabs is not going to crash again. Right, let's get back. Drop these parts off. Never go back. Try and get the rest of that wreckage and try and find the battery so that we can actually salvage the battery. That's going to become the basis for our small little mining vessel that I want to make first. But first I want to set up a larger ship so that we can actually move. That's the whole point of doing this, so... Alright. I think that's the power supply right there. I'm gonna... Don't want to destroy that. And the rest of it we can grind down. I think that'll be fine. 1k of ice. We'll take that. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, fill me up. Right. So go like that. Then we point ourselves, because right now we need to start getting back. Nope. Yeah. I need to stabilize it. Stabilize it.
Energy low.
Yes, this is why I need to get back. Yeah. Yeah, man, stabilize. The only problem with grubby hands because it does not like speed. So 2 kilometers out, 16% on power. I do hope I'm going to make it back in time. Well, I hope so anyway. So I should overshoot on the underside.
Energy critical.
Alright. Damn it. Overshot by 700 meters. Don't know if I'll get back in time. Alright, made it back. I'm down 2% on the power. Right, hang on. Whew, just made it back. Ah, there you go. So I want 2 of these. So I want... What? So I picked it up. Okay. Right, here comes the fun part, trying to get this in position without exploding it. Try to get this. I'm not used to the grabby hands mod. Yep. I am so not used to it. See, and by the time I brought this back, another one turns up. They are really slamming these. There we go. All right. And then the transfer to me. Right, there we go. I'm not going to be going after all of them, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and turn or rebuild this ship looking new with the new type doors. So I want. So instead of it being the old type doors like that, we are going to go. Oh, I'd love to use the lab doors, but ugh. I forgot. I picked up a whole load of stuff as I was doing this. Okay, so you are functional. Wait, nope. All right. What? Oh, for the love of... Don't know why that keeps doing that for. So let's go and seal this up. Oh, I actually have bulletproof glass for that. Interesting. Right. So... So that's the doors done. What I want to do is I want to... I don't think we're gonna... I shouldn't have any... No, I've got a whole load of parts on me, which is not what I need. Drop them off. Nothing in my build planner. Good, good, good. Don't need them. So what I'm going to do is... We're going to start... propulsion. That is... that. So what we're going to use... Is that the only thruster type we got? I mean... Yeah, I think they... So what we need is... trying to fathom out where the hell I'm going to start. If I go... So if I go to one of these large ones, for every one of these small ones, that should, in theory, work. So I go... Problem is, it's kind of right in the way. Well, it's not like I'm going to be moving as of yet, so let's strip down these thrusters here. Okay, the armed mining tender. All the AI stuff is now on the move, which is exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, let's get these old ununique thrusters off and put some new thrusters on here and make this look a little bit better. The side pods might be slightly moving as well, so... Whatever happens, these are on auto saves now. Whatever happens, if we die, we die. We have to come back in a respawn vessel and try and get back to where we were. And then salvage the situation on whatever the hell is going on. This is why it's optimal to get this thing up and running.
Energy low.
Yes, thank you, Priscilla. So, alrighty then. So if I go... Because one thing I noticed about the original red ship, it was very, very bulky. I can always go drone hunting later on. There's no need for me to do it right now. Ow. Right, so if I go... So if I take these down... I've got enough for at least one thruster on me right now, so... Okay, so if I go... If that's the center line there... Like that... And like that... Don't worry, this is all up for change. So, nope, not that one. The problem is these are all large. So I'm kind of using up all my supply of the large thrusters. But if I'm going to be tearing down the so what I got to do then is I've actually got to Alright. Thrusters for that. Large steel tubes. Is this still connected? Oh, alright, so I'm going to need to scavenge thrusters now. This is going to be the best bet. I mean, these may be the simple ones, but... There's a reason to my madness. Because we've got so many thrusters here, I can actually salvage most of them. Then we can actually move in onto something slightly different. I know it does mean going a little bit backwards and forwards, but this is the whole point. Right, she's ready to go, this one here. Took a number of thrusters to do it though. I wonder if the thrusters are even switched on. They might actually be off, but I can't be sure. It's just the thruster components I need for those now.
Low.
This might be the better option. Because this has got 960 thruster components, this does, which might be the better option.
Inventory full.
And of course, got to go and recharge because I'm using up a lot of my energy. It's a lot easier just to go to the med bay. Oh boy.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, that's ready.
Inventory full.
Well, of course it is.
Inventory full.
Oh, no. Okay, that's got stuff I don't need. Might as well break this one down. Just gonna try and refit this in approximately a couple of hours. Oh, I can just fly through there. Whoopsie. Oh well. Let's done it now. Right, let's weld this sucker up and then that'll be 2 thrusters ready to go. You're on, but you're not fired up. Interesting. Oh, yes, you are. Right, so whilst we're stationary, let me turn all thrusters off for now. It's not like I'm going to be able to bump this thing into the upper atmosphere or anything.
Inventory full.
Because it's mostly thruster components I need now.
Full.
I know it looks like I'm not really doing much, but I am. Right, all thruster components are out of that. So now I just need to weld this up. Because I'm going to make a thruster pack of large thrusters just here in this one little area so that it basically looks normal. Seems stupid, but it really ain't. All we need is forward, back, left, right, and up and down. So this is what I'm doing, is I'm just transferring these parts from here to there.
Inventory full. Energy low.
Yep, I can see that. Thank you, Priscilla.
Inventory full.
Oh,
Inventory full.
there we go. Just be steel plates to go. There we go. Don't worry, once we get further on, we'll basically be getting to a certain point when
Energy critical.
Thank you, Priscilla. I can see that. I will quickly bow out down here, get some power, because now that I've got a hole in my roof and in my rear, that is going to burn me the minute it comes online. Because once we get to a certain point, this ship's going to be looking a little bit different. Which means ripping off the wings, the exterior, removing everything around, turning the top section into a cockpit, Right, done. So what we need to do now is turn on the remaining thrusters on. Then reverse a little bit. So that we're away from the asteroid. So yeah. Thrusters. Right, I'm going to turn them off. It's not like I'm going to be able to bump them out of position, so all thrusters off. Everything's at station keeping. Right, so what I'm going to have to do is cut through the central section there. Remove these, I think, is going to be the best bet here. So let's replace. Right, so let's get some of these back to working order. If they're sillily damaged, then I'll take them off. Whoa, hello. Right. Let's try and get some of these looking better. So we want to go. See, I want this top section kind of like to be an overbridge. This is where I want this to go. So. There's the bridge. This is the problem with the bridge. So never could figure out how bridges properly go together. I'll move this gyro because I don't think it's even connected to anything. Well, we haven't got the Prototech one yet, so... Oh, that's Prototech. Oops. I have a bit of a twitch on one of my fingers, so every time I do that, it ends up being annoying. So this is not going too badly. We're just moving a few things around. Setting up this point as the bridge. Alright, so... do I have any... did I pick up any? Well, apparently I got in the refinery all this lot. Huh. Didn't even know I even had that. That must have been from when it started, so...
Energy low.
Alright, so... I'm gonna do this. Trying to think on how I'm gonna do this now. Oh, UNIF military escort. Yeah, I'm getting a lot more vessels going round now, so that's good. That's exactly what I want to see. More maneuverability. And then... so... this was always my problem, not being able to get the angles I really want. Because because now that looks stupid like that. Yeah, that looks right. I'm so used to having the key to vector sigma. No. The actual key to changing like buttons and everything to on my taskbar here. I normally have all my tools on the front, not on number 2, so it's kind of a bit weird for me. That's about right. Yeah. So then this can kind of go... okay. That's the only problem with this. It does that. I mean, I suppose I can go like that. No. I know that might just be loose, but hey. Yep, because it doesn't like floating blocks. Oh, good as. And then... yeah, that looks about right. And along we go. You just see I'm so used to doing it slightly differently. And this one can come off as well. Excuse me, I just sneezed. Yeah. So I can take that off. Windows. Oh, excuse me.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard.
Problem is,
I
not
pray to
really.
the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless
Really?
the next cutter that takes his seat.
Is the refinery even on? It is now. Good as.
Energy low.
Why is this saying that? Disabled. Oh. I need to turn the assemblers on. That's why. No wonder it couldn't be made. Really? So nothing here really needs girders. Fine then, we'll do this. That way, that way, that way, that way. Right, there we go. Steel plates. Actually, drop everything off. Then we go and start welding.
Energy critical.
Except we need energy, of course we do. Why are you saying that? Even though I've sorted this out. Yes, this means a lot of welding, a lot of grinding. I mean, this is where a small little welding vessel could come in handy. But from what I'm seeing, everything looks fine. So I don't know what's lying and what is not. Please snap back to excellent connection. I don't get it. I think YouTube's being weird. Myself, but hey. I'm just making sure that nothing else turns up in the meantime so that I don't get overwhelmed. That doesn't look right. Now it looks right. Yeah, it looks a lot better. And after this, we're going to set up on the side everything. So we have now started on building up the ship. So it's not just looking so square. Yeah, I kind of like the look. Excuse me. I kind of like the look of the ship right now. How much steel plates? 27 steel plates left. Oh. So I was going to change this one, didn't I? Instead of it being just a square. Yep. You can see that I'm used to having a toolbar slightly different, which I might actually switch around off stream. So that it's not looking like that, so...
Energy low.
And of course it is. So what I want to do is I want to get my energy back. And rip this down. Which is going to be a very, very basic command C for now. Do I want that looking like... that, or do I want... Don't worry, I can reach it from where I am. So... Gotta remember. Has to be a full block, not... And then you... 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 So if I always forget which one's going to be good enough. Whoop. That's the one. There we go. And yes, I can get to these from the other side. I'm not that silly. Alright, yes, I am silly, but... There we go. I do hope I got enough power though. That's one thing I hope I have. That's one thing I've learned about my time in playing or building in my creative world. I think it was the Monolith or the Behemoth class that I made. Having a race command section might actually be a good idea. If I don't, I'll never be able to control the vessel. Ah, there we are. Right, so okay, so what I need to do now is try and
Energy low.
recharge, apparently. So, huh. Right, so we're going to start grinding the outer shell down of this engine pod. Because I need the resources right now.
Inventory full.
Hey, inventory full. I love that. Yeah, because the last one we did was we built a base out of this. This time we're not. We are basically building a new starship from this. And this is going to basically be a long-range mining vessel. Large grid. Long-range salvage vessel, I think. That's the whole point of this vessel. One thing I will be putting on here will be solar panels so that we can have solar panel. Oh, really? Inventory full and run out of steel plates. Awesome. So one thing Space Engineers 2 has actually taught me is to appreciate what you got. Mobile shipyard over there. Cool. Right, we are going to take a quick breather here and actually have a look at the... And actually have a look at these different vessels. I saw this one yesterday. Ah, typical. Typical timing for it to be having problems. No, this is a slightly different one. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, I'd love to try and capture it at some point, but
Energy low.
I am not prepared to. I am not ready to try and take on these things yet. I mean, it's nice. It's got a ship being built halfway through, but. Or it's taking a chassis somewhere. I mean, this is part of the new. The fieldwork update, I think. I think it is actually pretty nice. What they've done with the new vessel styles they've come up with actually really is nice. Actually, seeing that there might have given me an idea for the side of my bridge. It's pretty unique. I like it. But due to calls, I need to go and get power again. Oh, hang on. No, yes. I may have the I approve of the new encounters. That's a mobile shipyard. Really, really nice. The new encounter system I really do like. So I'm hoping that MES actually gets fixed and that it can be basically reused again. I hope it can. Because that mod really did bring up the difficulty level of all the enemies here. Not just the spur